but if you can hear me, cool. Uh, Reason why I'm making this video is because I wanted a friend of mine to, check it out, and he's just starting out playing the game, and there's a lot of cool things about Let It Die. I mean, the story, you look at it and you go, oh my gosh, this is a sleeper hit. It's like, who manufactured this thing? I mean, you're in the lobby right now, where everybody has their own lobby. And I mean, you're looking at a Japanese pop shop, which as you start to look at it closer, you realize that this game is supposedly taking place in hell, and that's the O on hello is burned out, so this is taking place in hell, and which makes for a pretty cool story. It's game creators are Japanese, which they've been making great games since, I don't know, Hello, Pac-Man, and every other game. So anyway, and they've been kind of, the United States has been pushing out great games for the last 10, 15, 20 years. And anyway, it's good to see a great Japanese game, one that's totally in touch with the public. But anyway, Let It Die is a super cool game. It takes place in hell, as I just told you, and the story is really cool. But everybody has a lobby, and in this lobby there's numerous different places to go and see and access, and one of them has this weapon shop, because there's tons of weapons, tons of armor. And it's funny because if you look at your armor and your different weapons, they're pretty generic compared to most games. But it's funny because you go, oh my gosh, I'm wearing a welder's mask, but here it is. Also, some of the advanced armor has some of the highest military ranking looking armor to date. So it's really cool. Anyway, you get into the lobby and there's this freaking weapons expert, and you're like, okay, I'm in hell. Who is this weapons expert? Check this dude out, man. It's Hitler from a Japanese point of view. Check it out, man. Hitler is in hell selling weapons. So here's Hitler in Let It Die.
Oh, it's you.
I mean, is this dude cool or what? Hitler all the way. So anyway, he wants to sell me weapons, or I can sell him weapons. He takes care of all the weapons and armor transaction throughout the game as the game goes on. But just to give you a look at all the different weapons in Let It Die, and the upgrades are just unbelievable. I mean, it's really, there must be 20 different leg bottoms and 20 different helmets or hats, or just tons of upgrades, everything from machine guns to shotguns to handguns to basically your common iron for your household iron, or a knife, or there's just tons of bats with nails in it, and all kinds of super cool weapons. Anyway, I'm not the center of your lobby contains hints and tips and just adventures, not really adventures, but actions that you can go out and solve and make different money and things of that nature to help you in the game. But anyway, if you go into the center of your lobby, it accesses a arcade, which gives you hints and tips. And there's Uncle Def, man. I mean, he's like super freaking cool. I mean, this dude is like a lot cooler than my uncle. But check the get up, man. He's always got a new pair of shades on. But anyway, you can go in here and see some tips. The jukebox back there tells you about the game. The girl over here has different missions that you can go on. Different radio stations allow you to hear different tunes and stuff as you're playing the game. But anyway, Uncle Def here, he seems to be able to get you back to the game. There's his 3D glasses. They totally kick ass. Anyway, let's go to Uncle Def.
Bro, you can totally make it this time. I believe in you.
And so we're going to go back to the lobby, and I'm just going to jump right into the game because I have basically all my armor and weapons and stuff that I need. So there's different floors that you can, and one thing I want to say real quick before I leave the lobby is that this is an online game, which means you have to set this lobby up to where player killers or other people on the internet who play Let It Die, they have the ability to at any time invade your lobby and rob your soul bank. This is a soul bank. It contains all the souls of the player killers that you kill over time, which is super cool. And then over here you have a bank, which holds basically your money. And yes, everybody, you do need money in hell, evidently. But anyway, the money allows you to buy weapons and armor so you can work your way through the levels, different levels in hell to what actually is called the Tower of Barbs. And in this tower, there's supposedly going to be over 100 different levels, but I think right now there's 40 levels accessible to players. But anyway, basically you have a map, and this map can be accessed by hitting the down arrow on the analog controller. The PS4 controller has an analog controller. It's 4 directional pads, and if you just hit the one that says down, the map will pop up and you can see all the different floors and levels that the game has to offer. My highest level right now is just, I think, the 15th or 16th floor. But anyway, I'm going to start us off. If you go up that escalator right there, the game is going to start. And I say let's start. I got a few weapons, and there's a bunch of cool stuff in the game. There's rage moves, which are totally insane. These weapons, man, it's just a bloody, gory, super great game that you can play online. And I think, with them, with you wanting to protect your lobby from other player killers and things of that nature, it's really a great game. Like I said, I'm not going to go over everything about the game in this little bitty broadcast, but I just wanted to give a buddy of mine, Randy. Hope you're doing good, buddy. I just wanted to give you a shout out, show you a couple levels and how cool the game is. And there's, like I said, there's tons of different moves and power bombs and suplexes, drop kicks, and just a lot of super. It's like a a wrestling. It's got a lot of wrestling moves, but it's more of a, I don't know, I guess you would say Dark Souls kind of game online. All right, buddy, here we go, man. This is the first level in the Tower of Barbs. Let It Die. And basically you run around. You can run a little faster or you can run medium. But anyway, you got these briefcases you open up as you go. Some of them contain weapons and armor. Some of them contains pretty much money. All right. Anyway, this is an animal or it's a frog that you can save for later. You can put it in your briefcase, your pocket that you carry with you, knapsack or whatever it is. Anyway, storage. But anyway, you're going on through here and collecting stuff to where you can get health in case you need it later, which is what the frogs are for. Anyway, the first thing you want to really do is you've got different weapons, and you need to raise these weapon levels. As you can see, this is it's basically a photo album of all your weapons that are in the game, and right now this is your fist and your sword or your knife, and there's just tons of different weapons, guns and machine guns and nail guns and hockey sticks. And anyway, you need to, the more you use these items in the game, it's going to build up and raise the level of these weapons that you can use throughout the game. But anyway, I would suggest going around and just beating the heck out of everything with your hands. Raise those up, and you know, I'm going to use different weapons from time to time. Just got to put them in your storage and equip them, just like everything. But you can find that out in hints and tips. Anyway, these walkers right here, they are totally slow, a piece of cake. This is a screamer. It's totally great artificial intelligence in this game. I mean, the artificial intelligence is very impressive. And this is a character in the game called a screamer, and he's trying to kill. Basically, you just want to knock the heck out of it when you can, when you get a good line of attack. And I love the one-punch kills. I mean, the one-punch kills are just super cool. Another thing super cool is I call the bitch slaps. And I'll show you what a bitch slap is here in a second. It's basically a backhand. But it's a bitch slap when you give someone a backhand and it basically turns into a pile of blood. Anyway, this is coming up here. If you look over here, this is a what they call a player hater. And what a player hater is it's another player that was playing online and died, and now their corpse is climbing the Tower of Barbs, and their corpse sits on different levels throughout the day, and plays the game without the player. And in a second, you know, you can do, I'm going to try a sneak up move, which, you know, there's tons of sneak up moves in the game. Awesome backdrop. You know, as you progress through the Tower of Barbs, you're just trying to make money so you can buy new weapons and armor, and you're collecting souls. And these souls allow you to upgrade your lobby, which all hints and tips can be found in the arcade, which I mentioned earlier. Anyway, I'm going to take care of these louses quick and in a hurry. Maybe not quick, but in a hurry. And yes, that is a skill saw, which is pretty freaking awesome. The many weapons that you have in the game is just really cool, like the machete, the nail gun. I mean, is that cool or what? I mean, a nail gun. You're going to kill somebody with a nail gun. Yes, sir. I love it. Your bare hands, an iron. This is in case you want to do your clothes while you're killing somebody. And, plenty of guns. I mean, look at that gun, dude. Is that the coolest gun ever or what? Yes, sir. But anyway, I had to do that one more time. Reload it. Yes, sir. Awesome. So, like I said, you got a ton of different weapons. It's a great game. There's special moves. There's tons of levels, tons of weapons, tons of armor, and it's all taking place online, to where you can raid other people's lobbies and steal money from them or steal souls. And I personally feel like this is a great online experience because not only are you having fun trying to make it through the Tower of Barbs, but you're also trying to build characters, more than one, and protect your lobby and everything that you have done up until this point in time. These elevators here, you'll find them in the Tower of Barbs, and they can take you to the waiting room, your own lobby, or different floors of the Tower of Barbs at any time for a cost, for a price, which is pretty cool if you've got the money, but sometimes you find yourself totally broke like I am right now. Anyway, we're going to continue through the Tower of Barbs and take the escalators. All escalators are free. So, anyway, I'm on probably the 3rd floor right now of the Tower of Barbs, so it's not a lot of action. It's pretty simple. You just run around and make money. Just have fun. As you can see right now, my waiting room just got a symbol that I was attacked. Somebody has attacked my lobby while I've been making my way through the Tower of Barbs here. Now I could go down and check my lobby and see who invaded it and open up a can of whoop ass on them. I can go and visit their lobby and destroy it, take money from them, or I can just continue to play the Tower of Barbs, and that's probably what I'm going to do because I don't really need to take vengeance at this moment. But anyway, as you can see, when you kill these creatures, no matter how you do it, money comes out, and you collect money, and you make your way through the Tower of Barbs. At any time, you can access anything from the menu. The menu, you got a storage, which is what you're carrying. You've got a Underworld Rolodex. Now, this Underworld Rolodex basically has everything that you need to know about the game in it. Just all the power-ups and health and just the story and what to watch out for, and just tons of cool stuff in the Rolodex, fighter data, different weapon levels, player log, which the player log tells you every single thing that a player has done up until this point. You've got just tons of side quests that you can do. You get that information in the arcade. You've got a beast encyclopedia, mushroom collection. Different mushrooms in the game give you different power-ups like invisibility, extra strength, extra vitality. Um, there's comic books that you collect throughout the game. It's really cool. And then there's a Barb's Bible and a TDM Bible, which basically tell you everything you need to know about the game. I would read those over very well. And basically, the Rolodex is very important. Spend some time in it. You got a DH service, which allows you to expand your storage, which if you turn in your death metals, you can buy extra storage space, which is a freezer down in your lobby. Anyway, let's continue through the Tower of Barbs. Keep on going here. I'm only going to go through a few levels. I just want to pretty much show a couple of people that it is a difficult, it's very difficult game. The challenge is like totally there. It's really cool. Like I was just getting ready to go back down the Tower of Barbs, and I do not want to do that. I want to keep moving forward. So I'm going in the wrong direction. I turned around and I'm going to start going in the right direction. Anyway, player killers come on the scene at any time, and I think that you can. This is a player killer right here, and that's a regular player. This is a player killer. He's got a gun, and I'm about to mess him up. But I just totally killed him. Anyway, man, I gotta go. Chopper's killing me with his barking. Anyway, I will throw out one more broadcast to let everybody continue to know the game. This is the first few low levels of the game. And thanks for your attention, and y'all take care. This is my first broadcast. I'm going to broadcast 2 or 3 more times, and that'll be it.